up to 40 reps on each side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start standing. You're gonna raise your left knee up as high as you can, place it down, and then my family every year plays football on Thanksgiving, so we're gonna get down in like a little set, ready, set position here, up on your toes though. And then you're gonna come down on your left knee, twist to the side, and then raise your right leg in a high diagonal across your body, okay? And you're gonna come back into this little position here, come up and lift the knee, okay? So there's a lot happening here. There's a lot of weight transfers. When you're doing weight transfers, your body is spending time using more energy, okay? So you lift, drop, reach, down, back, up. So there's a real rhythm to this, almost like a little dance here, but you don't have to jump. So if you have any issues with joints or anything like that, you can still do this. You just want to really make sure that you're guiding everything down properly. So here and up. Lower, lower carefully, reach, up, twist center, and stand. Right here, it's like the floor is hot. You really have to pop up here with your upper body. That takes a lot of energy. You don't think it's so difficult to just get up until you do it 40 times. And back to center, and lift. Drop, twist, reach, back to center, and up. Okay, now we're gonna do the other side, right? So we're gonna raise the right knee, drop, reach, back to center, and up. Down, twist, reach, and center, up. Good job. I can already feel my system working more here. So you can learn from this that you can use your own body. You don't have to be running and jumping to get a good cardiovascular workout. I'm using all of my muscles here. I'm using my brain, and I'm also using my weight to transfer as resistance. So there's a lot happening. Down, lower the knee carefully. That's the most important part, is right here. You lower the knee carefully, okay? And up. Good job. So now we're gonna come to a plank position. Anytime you're in a plank position, you are using your entire body, okay? So you're pushing anywhere, depending on what you weigh, from 35 plus pounds of your body resistance, okay? So we're gonna get into this plank position here, and we're gonna start on a diagonal, and you're gonna come up to this sort of football position again. Take your right leg out, and then you're gonna come to a full plank, okay? Then left foot, straighten the left, meet it with the right, left, right, okay? This takes a lot of energy to do properly, dropping your bum here, keeping your shoulder girdle organized, pushing up out of your hands. It takes a lot to hold the weight of your body in a healthy, strong way. And then you're moving your legs against your core, so you're spending a lot of energy here, okay? I recommend, I don't know, some new Foo Fighters to get you through this. The song Run really gets me through about any of my workouts lately. But you're gonna need something a little supercharged here to get you through, okay? Then you can come center and then start with the reverse leg. See, I'm out of breath. So we can start then with the left leg. Okay, nice. The last one I'm actually gonna make you stay in a plank position, which is not very nice of me, but it's good for your cardiovascular system, which is what this is all about. Just think pecanless pecan pie. That's what I think. Or mashed potatoes. We're gonna start in a plank position, and you're really, in a quick way, you're gonna go out, out, in with your feet. So this, you gotta really hold this in a very stable position. So here we go. Out, out, in, out, out, in. And you also have to really pull in your abs while you're doing this to support your back. So you don't want to be up like this. If you're up like this, then you're going to be building up your shoulders. You want to be down. So down, pulling in on those abs. No mashed potato guts happening on my watch. So out, out, in. Good job. Now we can go starting with the left. A little trick that people don't realize, so you've got options. You can lean in and out of your elbows ever so slightly to manage that weight transfer. So a lot of people will just think, oh man, I have to lock my elbows really straight. Not true. You wanna make sure you're lifting out of your shoulder girdle, but here I bend a little bit like this in my elbows. So I'm working the large and small muscles of my shoulders and my upper arms as well in that sort of like rotation, which is really charging up, again, the cardiovascular system, also really burning calories from all of the muscles we're using. Everything has to work in these moves. So that, okay, so you've eaten too much. This move, you're gonna start on the ground, bending left leg in front, right leg behind, and you're gonna lift and extend the right leg out, bring it back down, and then here we go. We're stretching our tummies out in a big bridge here. So in this bridge, I'm really pushing up out of my shoulder. I'm really, really lifting my back, my lower back. By the way, this really is great for your stomach. It's great for lifting your bum as well. So you're gonna really reach here, come back down, extend, drop, rotate, reach, lower, lower, lift, lower, twist, reach, really reach, okay? And right here, again, you're gonna really be wearing out your arm and your arm muscles because this is all of your body weight having weight transfers against this lever right here on your arm. So you're also working your arm, you're working everything. And reach, drop, and up. And reach, drop, and lift, drop, and reach. Good job. You can do 40 of those on each side, depending on how much you ate. So now we're gonna go to the other side. So reach, lower, rotate, extend, really lift in there, okay? Don't stay sinking down here because then it's too much pressure on your arm. Reach up, okay? Drop, rotate, lift, drop, twist, reach, lower, lower, lift, lower, twist, reach. You can get the whole family trying these too if you want to. And up, drop, twist, reach. Good job. Okay, so for the next move, I'm gonna challenge your core to hold your leg in space here. And again, more weight transfers because we have a lot of calories we have to burn here. Okay, so you're going to actually lift up. You're gonna have your left leg extended out in front of your right. And we're gonna press up. You're gonna have this leg suspended here. And then you're gonna have to lift up higher into your tummy and reach up so that you can place that leg on the ground. Drop your arm and reach and extend the back leg to the ceiling. Place the leg down, hold it in space, place it, reach. drop, extend, hold, 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 hold right here. Place and reach. Drop the leg, stabilize, extend, lift the hip up, 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 up. Lower the knee down very carefully and extend. Place it, reach it, place it, reach it. Good job. And if you're brave and you really want to burn the calories, you can do 40 of each of these. Stay lifting out of that arm, okay? Now we're gonna go to the other side. Left leg down, right leg is in space. Lift up, 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 up. Place it, reach, drop, lift, reach, place the leg down and hold it in space. Reach, drop, reach, drop, reach, drop, reach, drop, reach. Good job. And the last movement, again, more pulling up out of your shoulder girdle here. And you're gonna have your right leg on top to start. And you're gonna pull in and tuck into your chest, lift. Now, what you're really working here is lifting this bottom hip up off the ground, okay? As you've got this momentum, your top leg, and I'm really pulling in here, my lower abs. So lift and lower, lift and lower, lift. Good job. You can do 40. You can even put on a little ankle weight if you want to. Okay, and switch to the other side. Lift and lower, lift. Again, press up out of the shoulder. You can even have a little towel, a hand towel, or even two underneath your hand here. If it bothers you to have the pressure on your hands, again, you've got options. So if you just take a couple of towels there and put them under, it'll give you that a little extra lift that you need. And it'll take the tension off of your hands and your fingers. Good job. Great. So now, even though the first few repetitions probably felt a bit uncomfortable, now you should feel like you own your stomach again and you can move through it. And that's really, really, really important. You want to make sure that you don't feel constricted there and you're digesting again.